everybody, and welcome to the stream. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And hello, Lefty, and hello, Techie. I hope you both are doing good. And hello to all of the lurkers that can count to one. But oh, hello. I hope all of you have been having a good Easter as well, because I have been having a very good start of the Easter because I had a writing lesson, and that is amazing. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Like, I have been training, and interestingly enough, when you switch horse, you also switch which muscles you are working hard with, and now I have muscle pains in my hips. I didn't know that there existed so many muscles around your hips, but there's a lot of muscles there, and I have used them today. Yeah, I hope you're doing good as well. And hello, you too. Welcome to stream. Welcome. It also seems that you guys have been set on me having a beach episode today. But I feel like we'll probably have it open a bit more. It has been there for like 22 hours. It's fine. Like, I will say though that I have been playing this game a bit in between streams, but on the stream part of business, I have mainly just been fixing roads and clearing up stuff. So it's not been a lot of things that have been going on. I have clicked on fix the Poke Center because of the April 1st event, and I kind of wanted to have that done, and I had absolutely, with everyone just building, I had 0 Pokemon being able to help me out with that. So, yeah. The Easter hasn't really started for my family, though I helped my mum with making food for tomorrow, where we will do some brunching with the family. Oh, that sounds really nice. That sounds really nice. For me, I feel like Easter is already done. But that is mainly because, like, I celebrate with my family, and my brother and his girlfriend kind of have multiple families to celebrate with. So our family kind of had to celebrate Easter really, really early, which means that I have a lot of Easter candy, and I feel like Easter is... yes, woo! Easter has been done. Jeena, I've been playing a bit Q to a sprawling metropolis. Yes! I will say, though, that I think I have figured out what kind of direction I want to take with the ring, I don't remember what it's called, but it's wilted something or withering something. I don't know. It's a bunch of W's. Yes. Maybe. Oh, it's wasteland. It's wasteland. Something wasteland. So I have decided on a direction. Withered wasteland. Yeah, that one. I have decided on a direction to take it. Haven't started building anything because I figured out which direction I wanted it to go in when I was out in the stable today. Right before coming home. So nothing has been done. I'm also not gonna have any blocks to do this with for a very long time. So. So that's gonna be a while. But I also feel like that's probably how most people play it. I don't really see someone being able to do a whole lot of building things until you have like all of the 3 first places. And hello, Buddy! Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I kind of go with what I have shown in Discord, kind of cozy rural vibe. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like Wasteland is heading into. It definitely feels more rural than most areas. But then again, volcano areas seem pretty rural as well. Not immensely, but kinda. And then, you know, beach area is not rural in the slightest. It's basically a metropolis. So yeah. I have had the weirdest little noises stuck in my brain for the entire day, and I do not understand why, but they are stuck in my brain. Today's tea, by the way, is an herbal one. So it's a strawberry, rosehip, and some flower, but the only flower I can come up with right now is hyacinth, and it's not hyacinth. But yeah, so it's a bit of an herbal tea. So I hope you guys have been getting your teas and your snacks as well, because it's very important. Weather is bad there. Honestly, same. Honestly, same. We are heading into a storm. It's chilled down now during the evening, so hopefully the night won't be too bad, but it's gonna be even worse tomorrow. Like, we're getting 30 meters per second wind, so yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Starting area is mostly gardens and ponds. Poke Center area has markets, market parks and workshops, also my warehouse. Understandable. And upper areas getting some middle class houses. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That does sound interesting. I feel like we're gonna rename the stream because I'm getting a slight urge that you want me to have a beach episode today. Let's see. I think it's there. And then where are the settings? Like, if YouTube can stop moving stuff around, that would be awesome. Nope. Okay, fine. Let's just head back and then there and yeah, let's just finish that there. So now you guys can't change your minds anymore, okay? Okay. Beach episode of Codes Jeena goes for the fan service, shaking my head. Yes. Always. Hello, Glago. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Lurking today as well, playing Baldur's Gate 3. I see. Good luck. Good luck with the Baldur's Gate. Take it easy and don't go to jail. I don't know if you can go to jail in Baldur's Gate, but I know you can go to jail in most D&D stuff. I feel like I should play Baldur's Gate a whole lot more than I do. I just get stuck in character creation. Tea is nice though. I also should probably do a bit of work on my chair. It's rather wiggly and I feel like it's probably not that loud, but I feel like it does some sounds and I should probably fasten the screws and stuff. But it's future Jeena's problem, but that has also been future Jeena's problem for like a month. So you know, that's how far that goes. But here we are with my little cards. And I should also up my own volume so that I can actually hear the stuff. That is rather nice, so that I am able to hear. I like being able to hear things. You can't go to jail. We can do a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough in the future one. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe that. We'll see. We'll see. Wait. We have things to do. Pretty sure beach is also where you're supposed to go first, since the next humor quotes are there and stuff. Though really nice how you have the options for which area to go to next. I honestly thought you were supposed to go to Rocky Regis first. Because when I first played this little game, Professor Tang... Look at my little wobbly pseudo-wood, by the way. No thoughts? Head empty? Spicy best. I am very happy I got that one. But when I first played this game, Professor Tangrowth here told me to go to the gate that is over there. And me being the totally sane person that I am, went to the gate over there instead. And then I went to the beach. So that is kind of why I thought that, you know, you're meant to go to Rocky Regis first. Just at the end of Act 1, 4-man playthrough takes a long time. Oh, I can see that being the case. I can see that being the case. To be perfectly honest, my little one-player playthrough has gone through has been a very long time as well, because I just get decision paralysis. Baby whack arm inflatable tube man. Yes! I like my little tube man. I have also started doing a house. I mainly placed the bed there because I didn't want to lose it. Because I really like this bed, honestly. This is my bed. I am claiming this bed. This bed is very cute. I'm not gonna live in this house though, and that bed does not fit in my tiny butthole little house over there. Oh, and technically a bridge is also a direction we could... Oh yeah, that's technically a thing. I feel like we might do that rather quickly, because I have not been on the other side of the bridge. So I really feel like that is probably a place where we should go. There's a Pokemon? There is a Pokemon. Hi! Hello? Oh! Do you know how much I have tried to meet you in the other playthrough? And I have not gotten to meet you in my other playthrough? I had so many flowers up on top there to get to meet you. But no. That must be a very dumb, but it probably is. But we're gonna ignore that. Hey, great to see a new face. I was just looking around for a new home and ended up planting my butt down here. And it's a pretty nice butt, don't you think? So shiny. By the way, I see you're in a human form right now. Kinda makes me wonder what a human butts look like. Is that how I sound when I talk about horse butts all of the time? Because I feel like that's how I sound when I talk about how nice horse butts are. Also, yes, there is a lot of decisions in Baldur's Gate 3. There are a ton. I also, though, feel like I might be able to do way better now that I have actually played some TTRPG on my own. Because something that baffles my mind a bit is how open that game is. Like, I am so used to just... Your attacks do a certain thing. I'm not used to you being able to interact that much with the environment, and the environment playing a huge role in battles. So I feel like I might be able to do better now, but I don't know. It flashes the light on its rear to communicate with other Volbeat. It loves the sweet aroma given off by Illumise. Volbeat and Illumise should have been the same Pokemon, though. To be perfectly fair. Oh, you're a high Pokemon. You can do a little dance? That is rather... Oh, you want dark habitat. Well, it's rather dark here at the moment. Mainly because I haven't placed any lights down. I got the reward. Oh, first sign. Okay. That wasn't that. Yeah, you. Very nice of you guys to just cheer on this little Volbeat over here. He probably liked that very much. Human, but sadly don't glow. Evolution screwed us over. That, yeah. Yep. These are the stamps that I have gathered, by the way, because I made sure to get all of the stamps. And I got one Articuno. And I got the same stamp as I got on my other save file. Nice! Volbeat are closely related with Illumis. If you get eggs from them, they hatch into either one of them, so they're kind of like Nidorans. And Nidorans should also be the same species, to be perfectly fair. I feel like both of them should be this, not the same species. Nidoran and Volbeat shouldn't be the same species, but you know what I mean. If they were introduced in Gen 4, they would have been the same species. Same with if they were introduced later. I feel like they missed an opportunity in Gen 4 to just make them the same species. You need to give it a try again at least, but not during study hours. Yeah, maybe summer is better. Let's wait to open that wormhole until summer. Apparently Volbeat are male and Illumis are female. Yes, they are. So it's also like Tauros and Miltank. Fair. I also... but Tauros and Miltank really looks to be different animals, though. Because Tauros feel more like... I know they aren't buffaloes, because we have a buffalo Pokemon that I right now forget what is... Buffalant? Maybe? But they still feel like more of that kind of bovine creature, and Miltank feels like a milky milk cow. So they feel really different to me. What do I know? Ooh, I can buy a leafy plant. I tend to always buy the recipes, though. I feel like that's just good to do. Rare Pokemetal I do not care about at the moment. Maybe I should. I don't know. I haven't used any Pokemetal in my last save file, so I'm not in a hurry to get it. Yeah, recipes are forever, so I always go for them too. Yeah, it's basically what my thought of mind. I don't think that's how you say that, but my way of reasoning as well. Kinda want this leafy plant though, it's cute. Yes. I'm gonna place it in my little house over here. That's not really a house. Oh, it's tiny! Oh, that is a very tiny little plant. That makes me think of my little dragon scale plant that I have. But you know, my dragon scale is more greenish grey than pure green. But they are rather not really similar, because this is way more of a heart shape. But still! Pokemetal is good for 3D printing also. I really want to emphasize how cool of a feature that is, to get more items for unsure of specific kinds that you can't produce yet. It is! It really is. I really like that feature as well. I just haven't played around with it at all, so... Still, very cool! I respect them a lot for adding that one in. It's just me being a bit of a doofus and not understanding how it works. No, I do understand how it works, but not really utilizing it. Well, we should probably head into, say, to the Poke Center. Because I happen to know that there is stuff here. There's also a hoot hoot. Apparently. Did not know about that. So this is the 3D printer, by the way. And this is, you know, the ding-ding-ding-a-ling. Someone's journal #1 has been added to your human records. Ooh. Some stuff do be expensive, though. I can see that. I just got back from depositing my partner Pokemon in the PC at the Pokemon Center. We spent every day together. Being separate like this is so hard. But I know we'll meet again someday. I'm sure of it. I'll need to evacuate with the others pretty soon, but first I'm planning to go take one last look at all of the cities my partner and I visited together. It's hard to explain why, but I feel the need to do this. Whose human might that be? Do I want to take a look? Alarm clock is not there. Really. I do not really care about any of these stuff. I kind of feel bad. At the same time, I don't really feel like... No. It's fine. It's fine, Hoot Hoot. We're good. I kind of hate those moments where I print a bunch of stuff, then shortly after I get the recipe for I just print it. Oh no. Yeah, that does sound rough. Rare Pokemetal is good. Yeah, fine. I can go grab that one. That way I don't feel too bad about just ignoring Hoot Hoot. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat, right? Yeah, pretty neat. I really love that they have stores and stuff. That's so cute. Thanks. In that case, do you want to trade something for it? Yep. $2,000, huh? I know that I'm gonna get so many seeds, that's why I just tossed them up there. 2,000 is a lot. Oh, I can just toss the silver feather there, but those I might use for other stuff. I mean, I can just toss the field grass and soil. Those are easy enough to get. Because the brick border stuff is gonna be too many. Apparently my internet went kaput there for a bit, but it's fine. We're back. Sorry, it was my bad. My internet is what it is currently. It's been struggling for a while. Let's just say it like that. How many of these do I need to sell? A lot of those. Turns out. I would have known that if I actually made the calculations myself. I just didn't feel like making any calculations. That's not gonna get me up there. I'm soon gonna have so many stones, it's fine. Oh, was that Gina's internet? I thought it was mine. No, it was mine, sadly. Like, my internet has been weird for a long time. Like, it's been... No, it started out with my phone, but my phone also forgets that it has mobile internet, so... It's... When it comes to my phone, I kind of thought that it was just the phone, but that's kind of when I noticed it first. That it just didn't really want to connect for some unknown reason. What? Oh, it's full? Huh. I missed that. Also feel like we should probably grab those. One of them is fine enough. sighing? Are you okay? Your home is getting pretty nice. It is! I fished up a spaceship. And I placed the spaceship here. Because my little friend over here needs a spaceship. Obviously. So yeah. Because Charmander here doesn't really like the weather. Also, honey has really good trading value. It is. I just don't want to trade away all of the honey because it's rather nice to hear when you're looking for a Pokemon and it's gone. So yeah. Gumi, can you go into space? He can. Or she can. He can. I think we agreed that Gumi was a he. Editor, you got a sec? At first I was super excited when we started getting rain around here. But you know what I realized? If my tail gets wet in the rain, then I'm gonna catch a cold. So I wanna see what it's like living in a leaf den like you do, Dita. A roof would help me keep safe from the rain, and it would kind of feel like my own secret fort. Well, what do you think? Can you build another leaf den for me? Sure, bud. Let's build it here. No, that's gonna be too far. It's fine. It's good enough. Oh, these things are cheap! Okay, Squirtle. Yep. You follow me. I will follow your way down wherever you may go. I'll follow your way down to your deepest love. Na 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 ba 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 ba. Yeah, you guys waddle your buttocks over here and you're gonna start building. Okay, gonna play some Pokopia now too. You're welcome for me just making sure that your addiction doesn't falter to this game. Very important. I take my job of that very seriously. So yeah, it will be done in 15 minutes. Awesome. Now, you guys do that while I just skedaddle out of this place. I want to take one of the dragons with me, but I don't feel like I should. So we're gonna go dragonless. I'm gonna go on my own. Except that I'm gonna grab these beans. And I am so thankful for whoever in chat it was that told me that you can just cut them. And then you get all of the things and you do not have to individually click them. It is the best. It is so efficient and I love it. I wouldn't blame you for the addiction, but nah, it would have happened anyway. Yeah. It does tend to happen. Hello? Yes, again. Beep, beep. Your trainer rank is great. The area gate will now open. I cannot do an AI voice for the life of me. Well. Yeah, I will say though that I have been talking to my sister-in-law a lot the last few days, and I have gotten her hooked on the ranch of Rivershine, which also means that she has talked to me a lot about it. And I am now way back into being very hooked on Ranch of Rivershine. So I am planning on playing a lot of Ranch of Rivershine tomorrow. Not doing an AI voice is a good thing. Yeah, it probably is. So if Jeena ever sounds robotic, we will know it's not the real Jeena. Yes! Mm-hmm. Ring ring! Oh, it seems like you can pass through the gate now, Jeena. I wonder what lies beyond it. Perhaps there are scads of Pokemon and humans living there. Promise me that when you go through that gate, you will bring me along, you hear? Well, I'm going now! So you better come along now! Thank you, bye. And now we gotta clean. Because of course, we have to clean. There we go. It's now clean enough. Can I not water further up? I need to water further up. I do not have blocks with me. All I have is the wooden steps. Which I can place there for some unknown reason, but I can't. Do I need to place it? Yeah, pick it up. And we're gonna try this again. But closer. No, I can't place it up there. I can only place it there. Because reasons. And I still can't water upwards. Why can I not? There we go. Yep. There we go. By the way, each gate room has its own instance from whichever direction you come from. So Wasteland Beach and Beach Wasteland rooms are different. I have noticed that, honestly. It was quite the shock the first time. I just went through the other way and I was like, no, this is not what it looked like. Hello? Oh, there, Jeena. Wait for me. You're about to head through that gate, right? Then I will come along with you. I wonder what lies ahead of us. This is certainly exciting, isn't it, Jeena? It is. This area, though, started out with me not liking it. It has a weird way of just winning me over. And I can't explain why. But it has. All of a sudden, I just noticed that, oh, I like this place better. I wonder if there are any Pokemon or humans still around in this place. It is exciting to think of the possibilities. Right then, Jeena. Would you mind going ahead and scouting out the area first? Okay. I'm just gonna suck up on all of the stuff over here. Including that one, thank you very much. You always have to clean, you know. Cleanliness is really, really important. Miss a hole? There are holes and stuff. In the sister. I'm gonna pick up that mushroom. I am probably gonna need a... Beach time! Jeez, beach time! Ah, you have found a great vantage point, Jeena. We can look out over the whole area from here. It looks like this was another town where people used to live, but it is pretty much in ruins now. Yep. And some parts of it is really weird. Like, if you see that little isle, not so little island, but the island in sort of the middle of the image, that is where I built my big sandcastle that I live in. I have still not figured out how on earth I'm meant to build bridges to it. The bridges over there are so weird. Why is this game so big? You have seen nothing yet. Like, this is just the second area. There are bigger areas out there, so... I am spending so much time making everything nice in Wasteland, and I know there's gonna be so much stuff to be done in Beach and the other areas. I know! I know! We're gonna look at one of the big things that I really want to, you know, renovate. But I need so many things for it, so... You haven't seen nothing yet. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. That is the thing. This game is huge. It looks like this was another town. I read that, and I am not sure why. Perhaps it is the clouds, but this place sure is dark. Yeah. At any rate, we'd better start out by finding a safe spot where we can relax. Do you see a Pokemon Center anywhere? And do I? Definitely might not be the... Oh, there is so much thing. I have forgotten how much of a thing in ruins this was when you first get here. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to clean up and do. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you can see her over there. In the shadows. But yeah, this is the area, by the way, that I got to right after my exam. The day after my exam, I was like, okay, I can do this now. This is my reward for making the exam. I get to play this. Heading into this area, and it being very dark, and you are very tired, so you play on handheld mode, because anything except handheld mode is way too much work. It's so dark and so difficult to see, and you strain your little eyeballs, and I got this game. This probably didn't help with my headache situation that I had going around. It was so dark, and I saw absolutely nothing, but I had fun. Like, this game really has a way of just sneaking up on you, and all of a sudden you're just running around, doing things, and then you just... Oops. I have played this game for 10 hours. I don't think I meant to do that. I meant to play this game for just a couple. Oops. Like, this game is kind of insane in that. But I also feel like I could probably just run around and water stuff on my own. I don't think that's fun to look on. Just... I think that the story place is the story things is probably more fun for you guys to watch, but at the same time, watering is rather satisfying. Because you just squirt out a bunch of water and things turn green. It's not that big of a change here because it's so immensely dark. But, you know. I only play this on bigger screen or PC. Yep. Yeah, fair point. Like, all of the other areas was fine enough playing on handheld. Like, I normally play a lot of Pokopia in handheld mode because it's just such a chill game when I just run around and water stuff. But this area, it was rough. I do not recommend just powering through this area in handheld mode. Like, please, at least just put it into a computer screen or something. Like, do something. It's rather horrendous. But yeah, Minecraft does the same thing. It does. It does. I meant to play some horse game yesterday, but there was a new Minecraft challenge going, so I kind of had to do that. And then when I checked the rewards, it turns out that what you get rewarded for during that challenge is not something that I'm interested in at all. Are you having trouble following me? Okay. Well, I'm here now, it's fine. No, that's not what I meant to pick up. I will say though, if you haven't played this game yet, one very weird problem that you are gonna have is that you are gonna struggle to get inside of a house and pick something up, and then you accidentally pick up the door and then you break the entire house. And then you have a bunch of homeless Pokemon. That sounds extremely specific, but I promise that that is a problem that you are gonna have. Fine, there. Good enough. Now I have stream. I mean, Minecraft has randomly generated, ever-expanded, basically infinite worlds, while these areas are more bespoke and limited. But you also have a lot of other mechanics in this game. Yeah, I feel like that is fine. Like, that is a good description of the two, because Minecraft is infinite. This game is not infinite. Move it! But at the same time, there are so... like, they are very, very different. I feel like. Because Minecraft has a lot of things you can do that you cannot do in this game. Like, just take, for example, fishing. You can't fish in this game. But when it comes to building, Minecraft can't touch this game in the slightest. Like, there is no competition when it comes to building. Just like this thing, this starter thing, you wouldn't be able to do this in Minecraft if you didn't mod it. Something I will say though, that I don't think is very visible in this house. But something that annoys me is the little roof things. They have a specific color in the like the white spot there. Like, there are things with the roofs that I don't like. But that's also kind of a small detail in and of itself. Yeah. I really like that they kind of just tell you that, hey, you should break this. And then some interesting things happen when you break said thing. I kind of like that. So let's pick up the tomatoes. You can almost make this in Minecraft. Yeah, you can almost make it in Minecraft. But not quite, and just there are so many different textures here that you cannot recreate in Minecraft in the slightest. And just the different furniture stuff. You can color the white part to make it fit more. Yeah, you can do that. But that means that I need to have a bunch of color and paint and stuff, and I do not have a lot of that. Stupidly enough. Oh, I know what this block is for, and oh, I got the recipe for square tiling. Wonder why that is important to have right now. I'm gonna clean up this mess though. I do not think that I have any blocks that I can place there though. So I think we're just gonna go with sand. This is dirt. I just realized, and not sand, so that's gonna work even better. No, actually sand is gonna work better. Sand is gonna be easier to get rid of when needed. And there's another there. Oh, we gotta save the yarn balls! I have saved the yarn balls! Very important. I wish they had more furniture in Minecraft. Do they have... Oh, they have beds and chests. But I don't think they have any other furniture than mine. And yeah, we have a knitting station now. Honestly though, I did it because I heavily dislike the water just being absolutely everywhere. I do not wish to have water just behaving like a pure menace. I'm gonna tame the water. You can see here what the weird circle blocks is for. In case you didn't know. Yeah, can you see that? Oh, hello, Lugia. Your balls are saved. I know, very important. My advent calendar is finished now, by the way. I finished it a couple of days ago and it feels weird. Like, I'm so extremely used to having that advent calendar like a crochet project that just needs to be worked. Not needs, but I have that to work on every now and then. And now all of a sudden, hello, that project is just gone. And it's done. Water has to behave in these parts. It does. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so itchy. Hey, excuse me, you there. Could you scratch my back for me, pretty please? I can't reach it with my hooves. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that's the point. Pew. Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. You're just, like, really good at back crashing, so I let out a little shock without thinking. But you really helped me out. Thank you so much. You're welcome. They said they won't add any because it prohibits creativity or something. Yeah, I mean, in a way, because the amount of things that you can do with the blocks, it's kind of insane. Like, people create working showers in Minecraft, which is just... okay. And at the same time, if you want proper furniture in Minecraft, there are an immense amount of mods. So, I feel like kind of fair, but also kind of wish there were some things. But if they had Imagine your inventory issues if Minecraft had furniture. Because Minecraft has issue with storage and inventory right now. Imagine if you had furniture. Even if they had like chairs, you can still build your own chairs. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. Oh, there's a lot of things that I have now. I need so many of these. Yep. 100 blocks seems fair. Hi, I am to help you again. I mean, some display shelves and seat would go a long way, and that sounds like a cop-out excuse anyway. It's kind of like a cop-out excuse. It would also transform the game massively. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh dear, it looks like the bridge is broken. I can't make it across that gap. Do you think you can fix this bridge, Jeena? Sure. That's great to hear. Believe it or not, I can't swim. So please make a nice big bridge that even I can cross. Sure. I see broken blocks. I will have no broken blocks. What do you mean, let's be off? I just demolished more bridge than I have built. You are insane. But that is fine. I like people that are insane. Insane people are fun. No, I didn't mean... The amount of time that I accidentally misplace a block is insane. There we go. So. There we go. It is an entirely complete, sort of complete bridge. Hello, Bowser. Welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. You taking me to another castle? There's not a castle to be seen around here, dude. I feel like that is way more of a manor than a castle. Hold on, what is that? No, that is the gate that we came here through, I think. I mean, there is that thing over there in that case. She's a knight though, so not a princess. Yeah, I'm not a princess. Though some people think that I sing like a Disney princess, so I don't know. But I am a knight. Princess knight? Not really, sadly. I am a royal knight, but that is mainly because I work for the royals. I am not even noble. I am from a poor little farmer girl background. So, yeah, I'm not even noble. Please don't we want to watch the stream. You can watch with us though. Yeah, you can definitely watch the stream with us though. It's perfectly fair. Phew, I made it safely to the other side. Thanks to you, of course. Oh. Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the Pokemon Center. I think you are very correct in that. I got a recipe for a plain table. What's up? Gina's a working class knight, so we can still respect her. Exactly. Opie mentioned. I mean, that is in a roundabout way, then yeah, but yeah. Are you gonna plan playing Pokemon Champions on the Switch with viewers, or are you not into competitive battling? I am not into competitive battling at all. Competitive always makes me very nervous and self-conscious, so I just don't enjoy it. So I don't even plan on playing it on by myself, honestly. I figured out very sort of quickly at the very least, that competitive just isn't for me. And that is fair. Like, you can't enjoy absolutely everything there is. Recycling slogan contest youth has been added to my human records. Woo! Garbage and recycling belong out of sight. Dispose of refuse. Misha, 3rd grade, trainer school. Cool. I felt like that was meant to be a haiku or something. It was not a haiku. It has good single-player content. If it has good single-player content, I will maybe try it out. Yes, same for me, honestly. If it has some good single-player stuff, I might try it out, but it's also a big might. Look, Gina. There was a Pokemon Center here, too. Do you think this PC still works properly like the other one? Doesn't look like it. Accessing Pokemon Center. There is a problem with the Pokemon Center PC. Please contact nearby Pokemon Center staff member. We apologize for the inconvenience. First letter spell Garbodor, that's the point. Oh, I understand it now. I felt like I should have understood that, but I did not. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. That is rather clever. This PC doesn't seem to be working. It's just a hunch, but I think the flooding here may be the problem. Human-made machines are awfully convenient, but they don't do well with water. So I think we should do something about all this water before we try anything else. Where in the world is the water coming from anyway? That is a very good question. Immensely good question, because water typically doesn't flow upwards without an engine. And here we just have an infinite water spawn around a fountain. So you know. That's not what I meant to do. Ah! I'm sorry. It kind of snuck up on me. Ah. I thought the whole point was it was multiplayer. How would single player even work? Yeah, if it has battles against NPCs, kind of like the Battle Frontier, because I liked and severely missed that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, like Pokemon Stadium and stuff like that, when you just battle against a lot of people and that is the whole shtick. If it's anything like that, then maybe. But it's also a bit of a maybe, because I really like the stuff with catching Pokemon, and you don't typically catch Pokemon in that. But at the same time, I think that you can catch Pokemon in other games and then you Pokemon home them into that. But I mean, I think I found a trace of a Pokemon. A very cute little Pokemon. I am gonna get to, but not right now. Yeah, let's just not do that currently. What about playing Cobblemon? Yeah, I might do that again. I have played Cobblemon a bit. Not a huge amount. But I can definitely imagine just... Oh, I didn't find the recipe. I just found a bunch of them. Yeah. There we go. I also feel like, though, that I have so many different things that I want to play right now that I don't know if I have the time for Cobblemon. And I also, although I will say that if I am to play Cobblemon, it would be with friends. Like, I can do it on stream, but I feel like a server would be more fun. In a way, because I don't know. It just feels like if I were to do that again, I would prefer it to be on a server. Oh, excellent job of getting rid of that water. Maybe now the Pokemon Center PC will work properly. Maybe. I'm gonna continue cleaning up for... I accidentally went too deep. This is slightly difficult to aim at times. And then I'm just gonna demolish this as well, because why not? It just looks so much cleaner when you just grab all of these things out of the way. And it is rather fun to just pummel away. So. Yeah, that needs to go as well. There was something else. Oh yeah. I don't really know what all of the... I feel like that crate being there is rather... I mean, having a crate there is probably good and everything, but I also feel like that crate could do wonders in other places. Like here. Oh my god. I mean, I could set up another server, but yeah, I get the having too much on one's plate thing. Yeah, that's kind of why I also said that I have a lot of things to do. I kind of know that if I ask you, you would be able to set it up. But there are so many games to play, and I also feel like I am not done with CA. I should get back to playing CA. And there's Pokopia. And I have a Nuzlocke going on. And I think I have another Pokemon playthrough going on. I have so many Pokemon playthroughs going on right now that I do not feel like adding Cobblemon into that makes this a good idea. I feel like I already have accidentally become a Poketuber. Which is mildly fun. I love Pokemon, but I do not know nearly enough about Pokemon to feel like Poktuber being a good label to have. I might enjoy the franchise, but I do not know enough about the franchise. How do you feel having the power of all of the Pokemon you want, Jeena? I do not know. My little Ditto here is rather stupid. As you can see from me now drowning in this place. Yeah, you started Legends Arceus some time ago. Yeah. Accidentally. No, that was an accident. I think I meant to jump over here. I don't know why. Stuff happened. You can like something without having to know everything about it. Yeah, which is fair. Which is fair. But I will say that I feel like you can like something without knowing too much about it. But the more you play it online, the more people assume that you know absolutely everything about it. And not really living up to that is also fine. Like, that can be fun. But to get the mark, like I am now a Poktuber, I feel like the label Poktuber comes with you needing to know more stuff than I know. I feel Tech would want to battle you in Cobblemon if he does. Maybe so. I feel like we would definitely do some trading bits and stuff. And exploring and searching for fossils. I love looking for fossils in Minecraft Pokemon. Also, oh man, Dream Island I went to didn't have anything great except for one new CD. Oh no. Oh, that's too bad. That is too bad. I mean, gotta have one rival battle. After a while, maybe. I don't know. I am so horrendous at PvP. I think breaking blocks in Minecraft is much... it's much more satisfying than in Pokopia, or much less satisfying than in Pokopia? Because I feel like it's much more satisfying in Pokopia. Will it work now? I can check. Oh, so the PC is working now, is it? Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Welcome to the Poke Center. La la da da da. Here you can continue taking on challenges to improve the quality of your environment. Each Pokemon Center offers its own original challenges. Please do your best to complete them. Do you think you can get items from this PC too? The life coins you get from completing challenges can be used at any Pokemon Center. You can exchange them at this PC or others for the items of your choice. We've added more to our lineup, so be sure to check it out and keep on living your best Poke life. Oh, so we can get more useful items here. Still, this Pokemon Center is in pretty sorry shape, just like the last one. I dare say it would be a problem for any humans who return. What say you, Jeena? Shall we find some friends around here as well? And rebuild another Pokemon Center? Leave it to me! Oh, that is the answer I hope to hear. I have already found one friend. It's not gonna be that difficult finding more. I think breaking blocks in Minecraft is much more... I read that. I saw people finding cool new outfits and stuff. Huh. Didn't know that. Yeah, it might be spoilers because I have not been getting into Dream Islands that much and I have not found anything interesting. I actually think breaking blocks here is nicer since you can also mine multiple blocks at once, though Minecraft has enchanted tools be faster. That is fair. But in a way, I feel like there is an impact in Pokopia, and in Minecraft, it just feels like clickety, 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 now block is gone. Like I get a feel of the block here. I feel like the sound design is better here, generally. Not always, but Minecraft has some really good breaking block sounds. But yeah. Your best bet is probably creating more habitats to make it easier for Pokemon to return. I am sure the items you get from this PC will help with that. Then, once we've got enough Pokemon back here, we can all work together to rebuild this Pokemon Center. I think many humans and Pokemon must have lived together in this town too. It would warm my heart to see it restore to its original brightness. And if anyone can make that happen, it is you, Jeena. Yeah, it is rather dark. I will say though that it's not that dark right now, because it is nighttime, and nighttime in this game is dark. But this exact darkness is, hello Meowth, is all of the time in this game. Not in this game, but when you get to this area, like this darkness is no matter if it's morning, evening, midday or whatever, it is this dark. Which also made it when I started playing this area at like lunch-ish time. I didn't notice that it got late because it was dark all of the time. Dream Islands are neat to just poke into every day to get at least the items lying around, and there's always 2 caves, I think, that has neat stuff in it, including cool things, spoiler. I see. I take it that you want me to get into Dream Islands and caves and stuff. Hello, Meowth. Wait a minute. I gotta check this. This wants me to do stuff. Level 2. Woo! Do I get new interesting stuff that I get to buy the recipes of? Yes. Yes, I do get to buy more stuff. And here I have relocation and demolition stuff. That is kind of why I also didn't really care where I placed that leaf huts. Like, I overthought that so much in my first playthrough of the wilderness place. But of course we gotta buy some packing tips. Very important. Nah, I don't want to push you into it, don't worry. Nah, it's fine. I don't take it as pressure. I just take it as hints that there are interesting stuff there. That's a neat thing. You don't have to do a thing. You can always do it later. Stuff will eventually appear. And meanwhile, there's other things one can do. Wasteland, yeah. I always forget what it's called. But yeah, that is also a thing that I really like about this game. Like, no matter what you do and what you want to do, there is always some interesting things you can do in this game. I have gathered leaves, thank you very much. There we go. Hello. Got a sec? Oh, you're Meowth, aren't you? Appears to be more active at night. It loves round and shiny things. It can't stop itself from picking them up. lives somewhere and likes to trade stuff, likes containers, group activities, shiny stuff, glass stuff, luxury, and spicy flavors. But yeah, there might be some interesting stuff to check out. What is going on? Are there any other Pokemon around here apart from you? How about humans? I don't have a clue. All I know is I went to sleep, and by the time I woke up, everyone had moved away. Interesting. I wonder, would a whole town full of humans and Pokemon really pull up roots and move all at once? As for you, though, aren't you lonely here? I wouldn't say I'm not lonely. But I'm the kind of meow who likes doing their own thing. No home, no boring rules, all play for this stray. I get it, Meowth. I also like shiny stuff and luxury. Yeah, those things are pretty nice. Like something that I kind of really want, and I haven't gotten it for myself because I don't know why, but a necklace with, you know, the ring from Lord of the Rings. I want it, but I don't get it myself because I don't know. I don't know. I also need to read the books. Like I have, like the next book that I have picked out, because I finished a book like a week ago or something. I don't know. It has been a while. So the next book I have picked out is actually, you know, The Fellowship of the Ring. I have it. 2 meters away. Haven't started it yet though, for some unknown reason. But I have come to understand that Lord of the Rings is so good. It is where they talk like it just happened, but the aging in ruins looks like it has been 10 plus years. Yes. I will say though that the way I think about it is that yes, it has been 10 plus years. But the Pokemon has been in some kind of computer or whatever, and they have been stored there for a long while, which is also why Pokemon like Bulbasaur and Squirtle pop out like, oh, this doesn't look like where I used to play. Where I used to play, it looked like this. And they talk about humans being around when this happened. So I feel like they have just been in a bit of a vacuum, basically, for a while. The Pokemon do mention all the time that they just awakened from something. Yeah. That is basically what I think as well. Like, they just woke up. The humans did something to make sure that the Pokemon would be in a bit of a limbo, and then they would wake up. I also will say that I'm pretty sure that the humans had something else in mind than the Pokemon just waking up on their own and fixing things on their own. I do not think the humans consider that they were gonna have a little Ditto running around fixing things for them. That said, I have always thought that humans' houses are cool, so now that no one is around, I moved into a little shack nearby. Is it comfy? How about that? It was a pretty sweet spot to live, but let me show ya. Follow me. I think Jeena is telling a bit more than we have uncovered so far at this point. Maybe. Maybe. But I mean, there was a computer sound when Ditto here just popped into the world, so. It's a bit of an insane thing to just run into the water and drown to show a point. Are you all right? No, the Meowth was drowning. Phew, that was a bad call. I nearly drowned. Anyway, you can see the problem. At some point, my little shack got flooded. Can you do something to clear up this watery mess? You certainly seem to be in trouble, what with your home being flooded like that. No, you really have to prove your point by drowning. Fair point. Fair point. I just find it a bit extreme, but maybe the extreme is really necessary at times. I don't know. Please don't drown yourselves to prove a point. Casually drown self, yes. Don't do that, Lifty, no. No. I forbid it. If we can stop the flow of water, like we did with the Pokemon Center, I am sure it would help immensely. Probably. I'm just gonna pick up stuff here. I am gonna clean your house. I am also gonna just... That's not what I wanted to pick up. Let me just place your stuff back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for accidentally stealing your stuff. I am gonna move these. Oh, I can't move that one. Okay, fine. In that case, I am definitely gonna move this to another place of stuff. Those can be there, it's fine. Because when I fixed the wall here, in my other save file, it's the Meowth got really annoyed with me. There was so many small logs. There we go. Glub, glub, glub. No! Bed Lifty. Jump out of the water. That made me think of Epic the Musical again. Oh man, turns off the water before it fills my home. Good, good. Well done, Tiki. Well done, Tiki. Well, the water is all gone. My spot looks spotless. Did you do this? Thanks a bunch. You're welcome. I bet other places around town got flooded too, huh? Wonder when it got like this. The whole area should be way nicer to live in if all of that water got cleaned up. I have certainly seen the waterways overflowing in other spots as well. I have fixed one of them. And there's not much tall grass at all here, which is a shame. It makes such good homes for Pokemon. Well, Jeena, I think the best course of action is to first get rid of all of this water. I don't know why Tangrowth pronounces Pokemon Center and Pokemon so weirdly, but they do. And then start making homes for Pokemon. If you do, you're sure to make more friends in this area as well. I have every confidence in you. Thank you! Hello, Meowth. Yuck. Ditto looks so sad when Ditto is walking around in the muck. Aww. I just remember the one scene in the anime where Meowth was floating in the water. It is certainly as well. I feel like the anime has so many stuff though. So many things to do in the mamine. we go. Also feel like I am way too overly proud about absolutely everything. My tea is also cold now, which is a real shame. Now then, water, here we go. Do I have a berry? I have food. So there is that. Do I need to place it on top of the table? Or is it just you have not gotten this far in... No, I could make it into a habitat. You mean when Team Rocket almost drowned and Pikachu was upset when they didn't? Okay, I do not feel like I remember that. Oh, the anime is insane. The anime is truly insane in some parts of it. Hello, tall grass habitat. No, I did not. Put it on Discord. Awesome. I'm gonna check it out. This is actually a yellow grass that's underneath a tree. Exactly. That's what I thought. It's a tree-shaded yellow tall grass. And now I also happen to know that it's highly unnecessary for me to water around that black muck, because that's gonna fix itself in a while. Oh, I have found someone. You can hold it a bit. I am busy with the shrubbery. Da, 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 da. I am hungry. There was a scene in season 1 after I think a ship sunk and Team Rocket made it onto land and Pikachu snapped his finger like, dang it, I survived. Season 1 was savage. Season 1 was insane. Completely and utterly insane. Like, Season 1 is extremely fun to watch. But at the same time, Season 1 was made before they understood that Americans was gonna watch. No, why does this game, like at times, just finagles and moves where you have kind of carefully aimed your stuff? Maybe it's just me being a bit too slow with the trigger finger. I don't know. Oh, there's trash. I can't have trash there. Trash is now gone. I have picked up the trash. Okay, this needs to demolish itself. Just, yeah. I ought to fix that habitat over there. One thing at a time. It's so difficult to focus with this game. It's just like, oh, I need to do this, but that I need to do that. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have so many friends in a little while. It's fine. You guys can wait. You have waited for like more than 10 years. It's fine. I heard it's a Switch control issue. I have that too, and others have been complaining as well. Okay, it's nice to hear that I'm not the only one. It's not as fun hearing that it's another Switch control issue. Because I have had... on my Switch one, I had the dreaded drift thing happen to me. It was obnoxious, and I didn't like it. And I do not feel like dealing with another broken controller issue thing. This game is an ADHD nightmare. It is. It is way worse of a nightmare than Skyrim ever was. Oh wow, this is the perfect place for spinning my web. Wait, you're saying you made this? That's amazing, I really, really like it here. Please come play with me whenever you want. Sure. Spooder. Yes. Spooder warning. Probably a bit too late for that, but yeah, spooder warning. Though, honestly, fascinatingly enough, this is actually not a spider. It only has 6 legs. But it's cute spooder. It is very cute spooder. And it also gives us twine, which I was very happy when I got them. Yep, I have so many string now. Right. Hi, human or Pokemon. Which is it? Maybe I can tell if I peck you. Sorry, I was just joking. I won't peck you. I'll make it up to you by warming you up on cold days with my nice toasty tummy. Come and hug me anytime. Tick tick. Oh yes, chicken. It's a chicken. A tiny little chicken. In its belly it has a sack filled with burning fire. Meaning that Torchic feels as warm as a hot water bottle when you hug it. Oh, I need one of those in my life. Oh no, you left the strip, Anya. I hope you have a good time doing whatever it is that you need to do that. Also, this made me so happy when it got confirmed with Torchic that other starters are in this game as well, at least some of them. Same. I got very excited when I got Torchic. And then I got very confused when it wasn't Mudkip that was gonna show up. So yeah. Like, I haven't found all of the starters. I don't think that my favorite is in this game, but I would love it if my favorite is in this game, but we'll see. Ah, not the spoon. Ah, I see. Hello. Awesome. What a nice place. I really like it. And you made it for me? I'll keep training hard so I can help out next time you make something, yo. You do that, yo. It toughens up by slamming into thick trees over and over. It gains a sturdy body and dauntless spirit. Awesome. And it can both build and bulldoze. Amazingly enough. Diddle-a-beep. I have earned a recipe. Awesome. For a big storage box. Those are amazing. Full stop. Amazing. Now, Turchic, you need to move. Solo nighttime strollers beware has been added to my human records. Recently, there have been many reports of people going missing after walking alone at night. We spoke with a person we call M, who managed to escape in the nick of time. Someone was waving their hand at me from down the street. I ran away immediately, and I think that's what saved me, said M. Several survivors have speculated that these disappearances may be the work of a ghost Pokemon. And I feel like this text has a lot of different nuggets of interesting things that I am completely losing track of. All I can see is, you know, someone is waving and I think of Mr. Mime. But yeah. Sadly, as far as I have played the game, I haven't seen Gina's favorite so far. Yeah, figured. But I still hope there will be more with updates and maybe events, since the Hoppip line are also counted separately. Yeah, I kind of hope so too. Like, I know that Skrelp line isn't in the game. I checked that. Which, you know, much sad, but yeah. It is what it is. This beach is so yucky. There's so many things to clean. I got the sandbox. I mean, it's probably more like a recipe of a sandbox, but I got the recipe for a sandbox. Trace of a Pokemon. Hello, Cyber. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And I've been doing good. I've been doing good. But at least Gumi is here. Gumi is here! Might not be your favorite dragon, but you can't deny it's very loyal and follows you into every game. It tends to do that, yeah! Interestingly enough. I feel like Gumi may be one of the most loyal dragons there are. And I hadn't thought about that until you said so. Now, let me just grab that flower. Plop it there. And here we go. It has been. But yeah, I've been doing good. I've just been very busy. Very busy and a lot of other things, but yeah. But yeah, kind of plan to stream a lot next week because I do not need to go to the big city next week. I just need to study at home, which is gonna give me a whole lot of extra energy to do stuff. Gumi in here, Gumi in CA, Gumi in Violet, and I'm not sure if we encountered Gumi in Legends Arceus yet. I think we did. I think we got into that area, and then I ran straight there, and I got myself a Gumi. Oh. Which makes it even funnier, because the one Gumi that we had in Violet was not the Gumi, but the Sliggoo that we eventually got was from Legends Arceus. Hey Ditto, can I ask you something? Does this town seem dark to you? Like weirdly dark all the time, day and night? Uh-huh. Yeah, it is pretty dark. Right? Don't get me wrong, I like the dark, but I don't like it being this dark all the time. It kind of brings me down, you know? Now I think about it, human houses look bright even at night, but my little shack's still pretty dark. How do you think I could brighten it up? Get a light source? Wow, great idea! Like a mushroom lamp or something. Those things are bright and cool looking. I always name mine Luca. Oh, that is very cute. I always name my little Growlithe Pascal. Mainly because I name most doggos that I get in games Pascal, but still. Say Ditto, can you help me out? Could you make me some mushroom lambs and put them in at my shack? Sure. I'm pretty sure that I need to find more glowing mushrooms though. It would be awesome if you could spruce up my shack with 2 mushroom lamps. I bet that will make it nice and bright like a human house. Yeah, I definitely need more. Luckily for me, more exists here. This cave inside of here, by the way, I made this into a... This is where I place my hot springs in this area. That's not what I wanted to aim at. There we go. There we go. Was it another block? No, no other blocks. Got 5 Pokemon literally the ingots. That's nice. Let's just pick up that glowing mushroom as well. What? I didn't pick that one up, did I? You can't... I have a mossy block now. I need to fill in this hole. Okay, much better. So, 2 mushroom lights. There you go. And I can also craft those, but I do not want to craft those. I just find it so cute that they chat with one another and play with one another. There's a lot of things that I like about this game, but it just feels alive in a way. Because there's a lot of games that has, you know, life simulation games that just feels dead because everything around you is always focused on you and absolutely no one else. But this game, they talk with one another, they run around, they play with one another. It just makes it feel a whole lot more like a proper world. Ah. Just remember that I kind of need to be able to actually check that I am placing it in Meowth's home. Otherwise they're not really gonna care. Nice! Those mushroom lamps brighten my shack right up. Thanks a bunch, Tito. Wow, you can do anything. Oh, that really does look quite nice. There is something so calming about a bit of light. For other Pokemon too. Pokemon all have different individual quirks, you know. So I am sure there are some that prefer the dark. But this place was so dark even Meowth found it too gloomy. If you keep adding more lights to the area, it is sure to please other Pokemon too. And I suspect humans are the same in that regard. After all, when humans were still around, the tones were brighter than this even at night. Yeah. Oh, yuck. Now, someone said something about someone being over there. Boxes. I have 2 boxes. There we go. I really like it when they just like, hey, this is a habitat. And if you turn around, here's the stuff for the habitat. Okay. Hello. I figured that was what I was gonna get. This place is so comfortable, it makes me want to drool. Hey, you don't look so good. Are you feeling okay? What? An overwhelming stench? You can't stand it? I wonder what it could be. I actually think something smells kinda nice. The nectar it drools from its mouth smells so atrocious that it can make noses curl for more than a mile away. Like this Pokemon, I kind of didn't like it when I was younger. And I kind of really liked Blossom when I was younger. Nowadays, I kind of like... The flower that Gloom and Vileplume are inspired by is so cool that it kind of makes me appreciate them a whole lot more. But they do stench. I like a lot. So I don't think... I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want one. They are cool. Wouldn't want to be close to one. Made myself some sandwiches real quick. What did I miss? That I light up here, and that I did the most horrendous slurps when I was talking Goomy. Ooh, hello. 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 There we go. I need to pick up a feather, so if you could kindly drop one, that would be lovely. Pretty please. There we go. That is in an area that I am gonna be very able to get to. Exceptionally able to get to. Gloom isn't my favorite either, mostly because of the drool, but I like Blossom. Vileplume is okay. There we go. Did I get all of the rocks? I feel like I got all of the rocks. That is, by the way, how I swim in this game. I just, you know, jump in the water and it's fine. As long as you don't do it for too long of a stretch of, you know, it's fine. That's not what I wanted to pick up. And that is why you press and hold Y when you want to pick up stuff. And you don't just press Y, because that's how you accidentally pick up other stuff. Blossom has such a nice house. I could maybe show that off in DC2, but I don't want to spend too much. Nah, you can show it off. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, did you? You got a sec? My home's way brighter thanks to you, and I'm really happy about that. But it's also shed some light on a brand new problem. Look at this! See all that nasty mud? My shack's surrounded by it. Yuck! There's no way I can clean this up, this mess with my claws, and I don't know what else to do. I know someone who's really good at getting rid of stubborn messes like this, but I've got no clue where they went. Okay, we'll post a pic later. Do it! They used to live somewhere like this, though. Like the water habitat that I just made. Like the water habitat that I just made. Not just, I made it a while ago. But it's here. I feel like the roads I can fix on my own. I don't feel like road fixing is that interesting to watch. But just getting rid of all of the cracked roads and stuff, it just feels so much cleaner and nicer with just fixing that. Which feels a bit insane that that is how easy it is, but... cleaning up in this game is immensely satisfying. That's not how it went last time. Boing, boing. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm so happy to have a home now. I had been sleeping on my tail over around there, but I'm not sure how much longer I could have lasted. Starting today, I'm gonna live here. So come and visit me sometimes, okay? Okay? Can I finish this quest with Azrael instead? Because Piplup is slow. Sometimes when I get them a very nicely decorated houses and they ask, is for me? I imagine them asking with tears in their eyes because that's how I'd react to getting a nice home. Honestly, same. I just take it as a whole like, oh my gosh, is this for me? Are you for real? No takesy backsies? Like, yeah, that is kind of how I picture it. And it's very cute. It is very, very cute. Yeah. I can try. Hi. Yeah, can you follow me? Thank you. What happens if you follow me? Do you do the stuff? I check is that the Azrael does not do the stuff. What about Victory Bell? Victory Bell is awesome and amazing and I love them. I mean, my current home is also kind of iffy or average, but at least Cute Mons has nice home. Fair, fair. I feel like my houses is normally... I normally wait an insane amount of time before getting myself a home. But when I have a home, I tend to get it to the nice stadium rather quickly because of when I get myself a home, it's normally because I've gotten quite far. And I do it because of, you know, this whole reason. And the no home is kind of bad for the environment level and stuff. So I mainly do it for that. I was talking about in real life home. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I need to clean a lot more. I have cleaned both yesterday and today. Not for long though, but just a while. That has helped. Alright. Okay, we're gonna get grow more homes around this little habitat. It's a little pond thing. Looks very nice and healthy. I do agree with you. I just need myself a penguin. A pangolin, if you want. I would also really, really like a massive penguin. Because I have plans for that massive penguin. I have big plans for the penguin. We need to go there to have a check, but I need to check if that little ball is floating on the water. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Would have been such a cool reference though that the little ball thing at the end of the tail is actually floating on top of the water, because that is what the ball is for. But yeah. But interesting, the game apparently locks you out of doing specific mechanics until you unlock it in a quest, huh? Uh-huh. Because Azrael should also be able to do bubbles. Yes. Yes. Which made me very sad because Piplup is so slow. Beep beep. Who are you? Why do you look funny? Isn't it hard to swim like that? Very. I can't. Oh, I get it. You're better at walking, aren't you? I like swimming better than walking myself. I hope we can swim together sometime. A poor walker, it all often falls down. However, its strong pride makes it puff up its chest without a care. But Piplup is very cute and we forgive them. We do. We do. There's very cute little prince. It's just that when it comes to cleaning, I prefer to take other mods. Jump. I'm sorry for landing on top of your head. It's fine. Huh? You want to clear off some stubborn mud? That's the kind of thing I'm good at. I'd love to help. Lead the way to the mud. Yep. Hi. Oh, thank you. I mean, Dex says it's a slow walker, so it's accurate. It is. Which makes it, you know, which makes it so that I'm not upset about it. It's just that I prefer to take other Pokemon that walk a bit more quickly. I think every mon actually has a different move speeds because some mons keep up with running speed too. Yeah, they probably do. And that is also like, this game has so many little bits and pieces where they just show how much they care about the small details, which makes the game so much more enjoyable to play. And also the fact that the Pokemon are different sizes. You don't need to tell me, we've already come through this. There, I've got all the mud bubbled up. Now just spray it with water and it should wash right away. You did not bubble all of them. Yay, it's all clean now. Why don't we clean up all the mud now? It'll go real quick if we work together. Sure. Just please do all of the bubbles. There we go. Thank you. Very clean. Woohoo! My home's so nice and clean now. You're the best, Zito. You're welcome. You helped out too, right, Piplup? Thanks a bunch. You're welcome. I like cleaning, so it was fun. Looks like this area's got a ton of gross mud all over the place. Let me know if you ever need to get rid of mud again. I'll help you wash it away. Yeah, I bet you two could make quick work of it. Oh, and maybe you'll find some cool stuff hidden on those piles of muddy goo. Yep. I've found some cool stuff. Oh, you did go bye-bye. Okay, you come with me. Yeah, you follow me. You are so much quicker. You can almost keep pace. Yeah, you can really feel they made this with care. We need more of this with future Pokemon games. We so do. They can still have our money and we get good games and be happy. Exactly. Exactly. Huh? An intruder in my territory? Yo, are you after my leek? My faithful leek has been with me for years. There is no way I'll hand it over without a fight. On guard and stuff, yo. Oh, you're, not here to steal my leek? My bad, yo. Phew, well, that's a relief. But I'm feeling kind of hungry after all that excitement. Yo, this leek's looking super tasty right now. Yeah, don't eat the leek, dude. It always walks about with a plant stalk clamped in its beak. The stalk is used for building its nest. Yep. I love the personality of the Pokemon in this game. I love it too. It's just the right amount of pure chaos, you know? What do we want to clean, though? I think we want to clean up the beach. Because I tend to stay around in this area a lot. Thank you. Yeah, let's grab this area first. I can do it. I can do it. Da dum 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 dum. La na na na. La na na na. Stuff happens. And I am once again back, and I am also once again very sorry that my internet is the way it is. I have a more Pokemon over there. Okay. Holy Garboda, my environment level in beach just went up even though I didn't do anything. Is that because of the... Probably. Probably because of me, because I am just cleaning and being a very good cleaning lady. Just fixing absolutely everything. Thank you for the twine. All of the Pokemons are so tired, I should probably give them beds. I always think it's my own internet or YouTube because they tend to give me enough reason to blame. Yeah. I am so glad that poor me is in this game, by the way. So cute. Ah, it's a stranger. Okay, Pawmi. At times like this, you gotta show him your special move. So first, I'm supposed to rub my cheeks. Me, me, me. Me, me. Yeah, look. This is awesome. I made electricity for the first time in a while. Level is not 9. Oh, that is awesome. I haven't even started building perfect houses for everyone yet. But do I even have to work with for now? Because the Pokemon are gonna be happy. It has underdeveloped electric sacs on its cheeks. The sacs can produce electricity only if Pawmi rubs them furiously with the pads on its forepaws. Such a cute little electric one. I like him. I like him a lot. Diddle beep. Oh, I got a recipe. What did I get this time? Oh, I can make a mug. Those are very important things because you can have tea in mugs. Oh, I should speak with you. Maybe I should do that. I'm just gonna find this there real quick. They have a really good selection of Pokemon in this game. They do. At first it seems like, oh, there is so much Kanto, which makes it sense since this is Kanto, but then you get some cool other ones. Yeah. Which also makes sense. Because even though this is Kanto, it makes sense that trainers from Kanto has traveled around different regions and stuff. And therefore, Pokemon from different regions exist here too. I am once again hungry. Fine, it's for you. I meant to eat it, but you can have one too. There we go. I can do that later though. I say as I continue to water. But it's just it's prettier. Okay? Say, Jeena, it looks like more Pokemon have come to live in this place too. Yeah, pretty amazing. I mean, I didn't work that hard. They came rather quickly. Yes, I am really quite impressed. The town's gotten much livelier too. Especially in this area, because there's no other Pokemon in any other area of the town. Except for over there. I forgot about that. This is also years later, and due to time and the climate stuff, it makes sense. Some Pokemon living spaces might have been shifted. You know, well, changed like that in Black and White 2 too. Yeah, that's also fair, to be honest. That is also fair. At this point, I want to see some houses. If you build some nice houses for Pokemon to live in, this place ought to feel even more like it did when humans were still around. Can do. I mean, there's 2 done over there that's just to place a door in. You're always so dependable, Jeena. So you'll start by building a house for Pokemon to live in. I am looking forward to it. Yeah. No worries. I'm just gonna build a few doors. It's gonna be fun. There we go. And then we can just stop by here because stuff. Yeah, this little water type Pokemon does not run as fast as I run. But they are still a whole lot faster than Piplup. Probably not in water though. Piplup is very fast in water. That's not what I meant to do. And then we take a brick wall and then we place the brick wall instead. Much nicer. One thing I will say though, that was very confusing in this game is how much, like, because when you work with sand in Minecraft, you are very used to the sand falling down if you break the block under it. Pokopia does not work under the same things. The same reasonings, the same physics. Here, the sand block is just gonna stay up. That would be a habitat to summon Jeena, though. I'd say some horse riding equipment and physics would get a scroll plush. Yeah. And some yarn. And a crochet hook. But yeah, probably something like that, yeah. I wonder if this will come in handy. Here you go, Ditto. Thank you. Yep, definitely do not have a lot of sturdy sticks. No, that has to be, oh. But the connecting textures is not pretty. It's not pretty at all, and I do not like it, but I don't think the water's gonna fall down. Nope, it's not gonna fall down there. I am gonna chalk that up to being future Tina's problem. Minecraft sand falls down. Pokopia sand, your weakness disgusts me. Yeah, that's basically what happens. I got neon flooring. I don't know why I am so disappointed in Ezreal's tail not floating, but I am disappointed in the tail not floating. And I feel like I have no business being that disappointed in the tail not floating, but I am disappointed. And hello, Big Boss. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Let me just grab the Pikachu plush. Is that it, or I think I need to place furniture, right? I probably need to place furniture. Okay. What do we want to place? What kind of furniture do we want? This shit. Work. I'm gonna craft one more. A wooden stool is probably pretty good. I feel like I'm gonna hold off on the beds because I am not that fond of the first bed that I don't even know how to craft apparently. All I have are straw beds. So that's gonna be future problem. It's a stool, that's not a table. That is, however, a table. So let's do one of those. Awesome. And then a little chair. Cool. And now we just need something else that counts as furniture. Hold on, there's a lamp in the other one. That ought to count as furniture, right? I feel like it ought to. Now, though. A log table there. It's going swimmingly. I mean, the internet is not working swimmingly, but yeah. I feel like I really ought to do something and call the internet provider and stuff. This is slightly obnoxious at times. But it is what it is. Oh, I need to fix the floor. Dear heavens, I cannot have a broken floor if someone needs to move in. I can make the floor. Thank you. Is this a brand new Pokemon game? Yeah, kind of. It was released like a month ago or something, so fairly recently. And it is a really fun game because it's more of a building game than anything else. We're now finally in Act 2. We started in November. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. I have no idea. I do not have much of an idea what that means, but cool. I have not played enough Baldur's Gate to have any sense of the different arcs and stuff. I just know that it's fun. Down. There we go. There we go. And now we do the same here. thought wrong. No? Is it broken? Nope, not broken. For some reason, I felt like the block underneath the wall there was actually like the broken part of the wood. Turns out it wasn't. So yeah, that was kind of my bad. Also now figured that the light was in the other house, which means that the light did in fact not count as furniture. So now we need more furniture. Let's go for a plate. When I guess my class drew a sorcerer warlock. Okay, that's cool. Wanna guess what I first tried playing as before I realized that that was difficult. But I'm also kind of set on making that work, even though I have basically no idea what's going on. There we go, now this counts as a house as well. Class when I cannot even pass a test rather close. Yeah, fine. And yet, like, this is like classes in Baldur's Gate, so it's not like the subatomic class that I am taking currently. Oh, the environment level increased. Does this game works in mysterious ways at times. Okay, things happen. Internet really has it out for Jeena today. It has. It has. I really need to talk to people about it, but it's just... That means that I need to actually talk to people, you know? And I do not feel like talking to people. It's also really windy and stormy, and I have airborne internet, so it's also just like, it could be that, but still. Oh, I do not know I like to do big boss stuff like be sneaky and hide in cardboards. Ah, okay. Yeah. I think you can do that in Baldur's Gate, but I wouldn't know. And yes, I played as a druid, so yeah, very correct. Oh, you have built a mighty fine house. I am sure any Pokemon who gets the chance to live here will be thrilled. It would warm this old heart if you could carry on making more houses for Pokemon to live in. Yeah, when I feel up to it. Oh, fair enough. I'll leave the timing and details up to you. I believe Pokemon's comfort levels will improve greatly if they are living in houses. That they do. They get insanely happy that they have a place of their own. Yeah, talking is social, but sometimes you just gotta complain to people. Yeah, I know. But I need to talk to people. And I can crouch and nobody can see me. That sounds like Skyrim. Druid is honestly a pretty good class for a first playthrough. Oh, that is nice at the very least. That is nice. When I was playing it, I kind of felt like... Because, like, when I play D&D myself, I normally... Like, when I did play D&D, like proper D&D, I was a cleric. Which was also why I kind of wanted to play cleric, because that's what I was used to, but druid also sounds so cool. So yeah. I like to socialize. These make me want level up social links and level up my arcana. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. I don't want to say that social is my dump stat because I work with, well, I don't work currently because of study, but I have worked with people and humans a lot in both of my work expertise, work things. But it's also like when you work, you kind of just pretend to be an extrovert, and then after work you kind of just go home and go full introvert mode. I also went with Druid for my first full playthrough. Oh, that is fine. That sounds fine. That sounds fine. Baldur's Gate 3 is much more simple version of D&D. Yeah. Probably is, and I also feel like our TTRPG stuff is also a lot more complex because it's a whole lot more of a soft system than D&D is. So yeah. And not really a Skyrim, but I get it, it's more like Metal Gear Solid. Ah, okay. I haven't played that, so wouldn't know. I look forward to seeing what you do next, Jeena. Yeah, but then after 200 hours, I was a bit tired of the game. Fair. I feel like that's fair. But ye level 3. I cannot hate human because I am... That too would be stupid to hate my kind, because some of them are the best. Yeah, some humans are amazing. Doesn't mean that I feel like I need to socialize with them even though they are amazing. Understandable, no spoilers, but Act 3 is kind of a drag sometimes. Okay. And hello, Croco, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Yeah. We are playing Pokopia, so we are basically doing random stuff. Doing random stuff is probably the best way to describe this game, honestly. You just run around being a complete ADHD person. So yeah. Surlock yet. Yet being the thing there, apparently. I can now use my moves a lot more. Woo! Awesome. Plain sofa recipe. That's a recipe, therefore we buy it. Thank you. Also need to buy the seashore house recipe set. The main thing here that annoys me is that we do not get the foundations. We didn't get much things that are used to build the houses around here, to be perfectly honest. But it's fine. It's completely fine. Ooh, harbor pole recipe. I need that. Thank you. Tomato seeds. Not that important currently, so we're completely fine. But we should probably grab that. I do think this is gonna be completely impossible for us to grab right now. I mean, we have the twine, we have the sea glass fragments, and the rest we do very much not have. Though I do play a Bardluck in real life D&D group. Oh, Bardluck sounds really fun. That feels like that's gonna be so chaotic, and I love it. Oh well, this is a Pokopia stream, not a Baldur's Gate 3 stream. Yeah, it is. It is. It's worth Nintendo Switch to... I will like one for last Metroid game. I love Samus and Pokemon. I am more of a 3DS ones. I'm mostly console player, but I quit PC gaming because it's expensive. Yeah, PC gaming can be really expensive. It kind of depends on which games you play. But at the same time, I feel like Switch 2 is insanely expensive. If that makes sense. Oops. I also just remember that A is not the jump button. My Bardlock is actually one of the most chill guys in the group. Okay, I see. He just has a vampire bestie, he needs to revive it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everybody has to have their vampire bestie, you know. Hmm? Gotta have a vampire bestie. I mean, Spira also has... I wouldn't consider them a bestie, but... someone that they need their help of, but at the same time need to strengthen. So, yeah, I understand. What are the others? Others, old barbarians. Don't confuse buttons, otherwise you're gonna steal Meowth stuff. So confuse buttons? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to steal Meowth stuff again. I love how clean and comfy my shack is now. And it's all thanks to you, Dito. Any chance you can help with one last thing? Sure. You know how humans used to decorate their homes by growing nice smelling flowers outside? They put them in, what do you call those things, fancy looking boxes where flowers grow. Flower pot. Or a planter. Or a planter. That too. We have a monk, a rogue, and a druid warlock. Ooh. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Like, I wonder what you would call... what you would translate us as. Like, Spira would probably be... you know, cleric because of the whole healing bit. But I feel like she would be a cleric combined with a ranger because her choice is bow and arrow. I don't know if clerics can do bow and arrow stuff. Oh, I don't know. Solaris is probably some sort of warrior. Nyx is probably like a spell sword situation. Hyacinth is probably a wizard. No. Hyacinth is a sorcerer. I mean, she has to. Because a wizard relies on intelligence, I think. And I think a sorcerer relies on wit. And Hyacinth is much more of a wit character than an intelligence character. Ranger has spells too. Yeah. Could definitely be a ranger cleric combination. I don't know. She is built around long range, mainly. Also has some insane magic bits. Like, her Spira has a lot of magic. She's really powerful when it comes to magic stuff. And I am a summoner, I like to summon. Fair point. Fair. Or an elf cleric. They are prof in bows. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe that. I think her spirit projections might also fit cleric, and there might be some subclass race that give proficiency with bows. It could definitely be. Could definitely be. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, a planter. You know, well, you know everything, Ditto. I know a lot of things, yeah. I want to get a planter for my shack. Then I can spruce it up growing some flowers. What kind of materials do you need to make a planter, though? That one seems to use bricks. Seems like the sort of thing Torchic would know, but I haven't seen them around for a while. You haven't? Are you sure you haven't seen them around in a while? Torchic used to live in a spot that looked like this. Like the one that I have right behind me. Oh, this game is kind of fun at times. I'll summon a personal chef to make food who wants some fresh baked potato. Ooh, I would love some fresh baked potato. Torchic just casually sleeping in the background. I know. Dora, can you see where Torchic is? That is how this game feels like when you just do stuff and then you accidentally do the things that you need to do to the main quest. Then you could make one and help me plant some pretty flowers at my shack. That would be super awesome. Cool. Thank you for all the twine. Spinnerack is insane with the twine. Oh yes, maybe you can help. Hello, Dito. Are you having trouble with something? I want some bricks. Oh, you want to make a planter? Then you need bricks first. I can make bricks with squishy clay. I just make the clay with fire like whoosh. I'm really good at it, so I can make you some anytime you bring me some squishy clay. There's squishy clay in lots of different places around town if you look for it. I know. I have... Huh, you already have some squishy clay? Then you want to make some bricks right now? Yes, please. Okay, here I go. Ah, whoosh. Please don't fire on top of me, pretty please. Oh, it'll take some little time before it's all baked through. You can do something else while they wait. Blah, blah. Enunciating while talking fast is rather difficult. Please don't burn the town down. Nah, they don't. They're pretty good with not burning the town down, to be perfectly honest. What's going on around here? No water is coming out. What you doing? Oh, hey, Dita. I'm trying to get this shower to work. Right now it's not giving me any water. Oh, Piplup, I am afraid that is not a shower. What? Really? Yes, really. That is called a street light. Humans made those to light up the town. Ah, no way. I was really looking forward to splashing around a bit. Say, Jeena, why don't you try making a shower for Pokemon who like spending time in the water? I'd wager you're up to it. Well, to be honest, I hadn't put much thought into the idea myself. I suppose it stands to reason that you don't know how to make it one either. Nope. I don't think Ditos normally make showers. Please don't burn the town down. No. No. I haven't seen them in one. Meowth, I think you might need glasses. Meowth definitely needs some glasses. Let's see. To make something like that, you'd need... Yes, I believe you'd need iron ore. Probably. So where can we find iron ore? That's a good question. I am fairly certain most human-made machines were constructed from iron ore or something like it. Oh, that's easy then. We can just smash up old machines that are sitting around here and we'll get iron ore. No, that won't do at all. If you go around smashing up machines, they might explode. Not to mention the humans would probably be none too pleased whenever they come back. I think it would be much better to carefully gather up small bits of iron ore from non-burnable garbage. Ah, really? But that sounds like so much work. I wonder if someone can help us out. Well, I have work tomorrow. I need to go to bed. Thanks for the best stream, Jeena. Good luck. Good night. Good night, Cleggo. Good night. Have a lovely day at work tomorrow. Now that I mention it. And have a good night's sleep as well. Of course, of course. Now that you mention it, I know of a Pokemon called Trubbish who looks just like garbage themselves. If you can find a Trubbish, they might help you. Oh yeah, I know Trubbish. And I definitely remember them living around lots and lots of trash. I guess we should find Trubbish first then. Like in CA, where they live on top of trash containers. It's probably not called trash containers, but it's what my brain thought up at the moment. I need a sign. I forgot I need a sign. Okay. I have helped so much, you are correct. Oh, Jeena, there is something I have been meaning to say. Let me hear it. Good luck tomorrow then, and have a good night, and have some lovely Easter holidays. Yee, do so, do so. Have a lovely Easter. Have a lovely Easter to all of you guys in chat, because I don't think I have said that. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't know. Happy Easter! Gotta have a sign that says, here be garbage. Fair point. Fair point. Except that I do not think that many Pokemon can read. I know that Ditto can't. I'm getting tired. Well, the Pokemon population has boomed in this town too. You know that's thanks to you, right? Different Pokemon have different likes and dislikes, and even prefer a variety of different environments. But everyone seems reasonably content here nonetheless. You must really be working hard to make that happen. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank you once again. I hope you will continue making this an even more pleasant place for Pokemon to live. Sure! Yeah, so this just tells me to have to check their stuff levels, and I already know that. So I am gonna ignore that. Now I just need to find trash bags. And I do have a vague remembrance of finding trash bags around this place. I also need to clean this place up. Apparently. And apparently I was mistaken. I see no trash bags. Can't you make trash bags yourself? I probably can now that you say it. Yeah, I probably can. I probably ought to do that, huh? I think I just scrolled past some trash bags, so that probably tells you what you want. Trash bags! One is enough. I do not find them that pretty. So just crafting them once is good enough for me. And then we just place them here, close to the conveniently placed sign and trash can. I can't read, but Trubbish will recognize that there is a sign there and think, ooh, this is probably say here be garbage. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. What do I know? You sounded like you were all done. You are all done. Awesome. Amazing. Sorry made you wait, Tito, but I finished your bricks. Thank you. I can make more too, whenever you bring me some squishy clay. Cool. It'll make me happy to see a bunch of plants full of flowers too. Don't ask me why Torchic speaks really, really quickly. I just felt like it fit. And I feel like some of them needs to have some identifying features because otherwise it's just gonna be... They're just gonna sound the same. And that is boring. I needed to make a planter. There we go. Torchic has a lot of energy, so gotta talk quick. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Is the planter ready? It is. I just needed to find it first. Let's place it there. And I got to water the planter. And I do not have any flower seeds, so I'm just gonna pick some flowers up. Because I don't really feel like those flowers fit there. There we go. It's ready. Also, the Torchic line can have speed boost as a hidden ability. Oh, that is true. That is also true. If I remember correctly, Blaziken is the fastest of the 3 firefighters, so makes sense. My little shack looks so fancy thanks to those pretty flowers you planted, Ditto. You are welcome. You got Torchic, you can make a KFC now, can't fried chicken. Fair point. Fair point. Very fair point. Now I feel like I gotta make Torchic a house that looks like a kitchen. I think Septile is faster. Septile is not a firefighter. So. Unless I am confusing something exceptionally badly. But I felt like Blaziken is faster than the fire pig that I am forgetting what it's called. And Infernape. Especially if you get the gotta go quick hidden ability thing. Thanks again for helping me out with everything. You are welcome. I gotta say, Ditto, you are seriously the awesomest. If there's ever anything I can do to help you out, let me know, okay? I owe ya. Thank you. Hello, board. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Oh, you meant from the firefighter side? I did. I thought from the ON starters. No. I do not have enough of an idea what on earth to do with the Hoenn starters. Is someone where? Oh, here. You know, you can fly down. It looks like you are watching the ship and asking me if someone is on the ship. Oh, Pokemon do be confusing at times. Hello, cutie. Huh? You are not really human, are you? At this point, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yo, you got any garbage? My body's really craving some tasty garbage. You all should really do some more littering around here. I am trying to clean the litter up. Its favorite places are unsanitary ones. If you leave trash lying around, you could even find one of these Pokemon living in your room. Honestly, I kind of feel like I should have one just suddenly spawning in my house. Not now, because I have cleaned it up. But a couple of days ago. And someone actually made an actual KFC in Pokopia. Yeah, it's way too good of a pun to not actually make one. I mean, I can't blame Farfetch'd for not wanting to be down there with the stinky garbage. Fair point. But you can land and watch a bit of fur. Oh wait, you know. Not fly right over it and just look straight into the distance. Wait, there's more here? There's 4 Pokemon I can get from this? What on earth? Yeah, I have garbage. Yo, Ditto! You need me for something? I want some iron ore, pretty place. Huh? You wanna just get the iron ore out of the non-burnable garbage? You mean like that super hard stuff? Yo, I can totally do that, no prob. If you bring me some non-burnable garbage, I can sort out the iron ore for you. Just let me eat the leftover non-burnable garbage in return and it's a deal! I have refined taste, you know, so I don't eat that weird iron ore stuff. For now, just bring me 1 bunch of non-burnable garbage, yo. Huh? You already got some non-burnable garbage? Yo, could I have 1 bunch? You sure can have 1 bunch. Trubbish has never, and I mean never, been so cute as they are in this game. I mean, I can't blame for... I roll red then. Yo, I guess it's showtime. Yum, yum. This is some premium garbage, yo. Gotta take my time and really savor it. So, sorry. Might take a while. I'll have the iron ore for you soon. Come back and check in on me in a little bit. Take a trick every time Jeena says non-burnable garbage. This area is really likes their non-burnable garbage. To be perfectly fair. And yes, I want to place a lot of things inside. Like those. Blink, 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 blink. Yeah, you deal with that. We have another Lugia. I want to build stuff. I've got something I really want to talk with you about, yo. Sup, yo? So I've got this really weird building kit, right? And thank you for the feather. And I've got the feeling that it'll make a really weird house, you know. Doesn't that, like, really make you want to build it, yo? Let's try it, yo! And Trubbish do be kinda cute. They are. Yo! I knew you'd pick up what I'm putting down, Ditto. Okay, cool. I'll let you have this building kit, so just go find a spot to set it down, please. You're probably gonna need a big splash. Splash? Yes, a big splash. Like a plot where a human house used to be. Like the ones beside us. This is where I plopped down the last one. There we go. I have a feather. Okay, that was a bit bigger than I thought. There we go. I have that, so that is fine. I have that, and I have that, and I do not have that many bricks. Yeah, it's a good start. It's fine. I love how Ditto actually mimics the speech patterns of whoever they are talking to. Makes sense, it's mimicking is its entire thing. Yeah, I've read that in a Reddit post and I really agree with you. Like, it's really fun. And it's kind of fun to just lean into it as well. Because there are always 2 different ways of answering and sometimes I just feel like really leaning into the one that's more mimicking than the other. Sorry for the wait, yo. I've got that iron ore ready for you. Phew, that was some awesome garbage, though. You are very welcome for the garbage. But, what are you looking to do with the iron ore anyway? It's not very tasty, oh. I'm gonna build a shower. I apparently just figured out how to build a shower. This ditto is very clever. I would not figure out how to make a shower from just getting a bunch of iron ore. At first I thought Ditto was kind of mucking the other. Yeah, same, but it kind of makes sense. I accidentally pressed, but it's fine. Yo, if you ever feel the need for some more iron ore, just let me know. I can always sort out a little more for you if you bring me some non-burnable garbage. Just remember it'll take me a minute while I savor the flavor. Yeah, you have here. Here, dude. Here! Here? Well, he'll get you. I did find iron ore. Just hold on. There we go. Gets a piece of paper. I know now how to craft books on advanced algebra. That is kind of how it feels like. That really is how it feels like. Ooh, you found the garbage. You're welcome. There we go. Now I have shovel. Oh, wow, you made the shower. Now I can splash around in water whenever I want. Thank you so much, Tita. Yeah, it's not like you can splash around in water here. No, no. I mean, taking a bath and taking a shower are two very different things. And if you really want to shower, then you wouldn't want to jump in a kiddie pool like this. And if you really want to jump in a kiddie pool like this, a shower is not really gonna do it. So, fair point. Fair point. I wanna play this game so bad. I can understand that. This game is really, really fun. What is weird? What is weird, yo? Ditto! Yo! Ditto! Hey, do you have a minute? I just remembered something I want to ask you about. Yo, so see this tall thing here? Well, I am losing English. Oh, hello, sorry. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And my hands aren't cold. My feet are starting to get cold though. Yeah, I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And a wonderful Easter. Yeah, it's actually good. It's a shame how expensive the game and Switch 2 are. Yeah, that is the main thing. That is the main thing. It is expensive. But I will say you kind of get a lot for the money. But you kind of get a lot for the money for cheaper games as well, so... I seem to remember the tip of it always being lit up real pretty, yo. I always really like that, you know. So I've been waiting for it to light up, but it's just staying dark. I think it might be broken. Ah, yes, this is something the humans made to illuminate the town. It is called a street light. And just as you say, Trubbish, these contraptions were meant to shine up with a beautiful light. But for that, I believe we need electricity. Yo, electricity, huh? That makes sense. Did you not just sneeze? If there's nah, I just yawned. I only had one sneeze today. Also needed to scratch my eye, apparently. I have been entrusted with power that I should not misuse in any way. Definitely not. Oh, you sure look good in blue. Yes, Techie does look good in blue. If we had a Pokemon with us who could generate electricity, they might be able to light up this street light, just like the old days. A Pokemon who can generate electricity? Oh, yo! I think I might know one. Where can we find him? It's not like I already have found one. One sneeze is enough after all. Let's not go crazy. Exactly. One moment of unconsciousness is fine. Good enough. Jeena seemed the time to have either really quiet sneeze or explode. I'm more of the explode one. I explode. Okay, I do dislike how loud my sneezes are. Ophi has really cute, really quiet ones. I do not. I sneeze like I have been raised in a barn, which I kind of have, so. I bet Pomi could generate some electricity for us. And I seem to remember them living in a place like this, yo. Yep. Already have them. My best friend sneezes quiet and cutely like a hamster. I see. Meowth? I thought we talked about this. We do not drown ourselves. Get out of the water. We do not listen to Poseidon in this place. We get out of... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I like to think Tech sneezes like a large bunny for some reason. That would be very fun. But sneezing like a jet turbine is fun. It kind of is. Kind of is. I just need to hydrate. I don't think cats need to hydrate. I have not had any cats that liked to be underwater like that. Follow me. I'll go with you. Awesome. I just need to water stuff real quick. It's fine. It has kind of been bothering me about how this place looked. So I kind of just need to fix this. I need to at least fix the grass. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I need to do this. Can't explain why that's a big need, but that turned out to be a rather big need at the moment, so we're just gonna listen to that big need and just gonna water these things. And it'll be fine. And there we go. Now, you light this up for me, pretty please? Thank you. What was this, a new Pokemon game? Because your character looks like a Kirby for a second. Yeah. I can make it look like Kirby even more. But yeah, this is a new Pokemon game. It came out in March. Pretty sure. So yeah, it's a new one. It's basically Harvest Moon but Pokemon. Mix it with some Minecraft as well. And some mystery dungeon lore. We have lore in this game and I love it. Sometimes it makes me sad, but I love it. Yo, it's lit up. It's so pretty. I don't know, but gazing at that light sure does make me feel relaxed. Indeed, this ought to brighten up the town a bit. Being able to generate electricity is pretty dang awesome. Respect, yo, seriously. You're pretty awesome too, Ditto. Thanks to you two, I can finally have this beautiful light in my life again. Jeena, why don't you try lighting up other street lights too? That should brighten up the town even more. Sure. But I also happen to know that there's a whole lot of other things that I can do with my time than just run around to each and every place and just light it up manually. What is gone? Nope, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, hi, Ditto. One of my favorite things just up and disappeared on me. Which is something important. It was like cute little fluffy fluff thing. Gosh, I can't sleep without it. Yeah, apparently Pokopia just now realized it after we've been running around town for a bit. I don't know. Maybe a fluffy puffy Pokemon would know what to do, but where could I find someone like that? I found one. They're over there sleeping. No, the fluff. We're gonna find the fluff. I already have a bunch of fluff with me. Look at this. Never mind, I don't have the fluff yet. But you can't reach the lamp yet, right? I'm pretty sure you can't reach the light. Never mind. Let's swim together. Let's not. Yeah, let's go and see if we have any floofs. That's a weird sound. Hi, Adita. How is it going? You are so fluffy. You think I'm super fluffy? Gosh, you're gonna make me blush. Ah, there's the fluff. If you want some of my super fluffy wool, I'm happy to give you some. It'll grow back soon enough, so no worries at all. Thank you. And sometimes I end up dropping fluff around my home. Feel free to take some if you ever see it. I have your fluff. Got you something. Gosh, this fluffy puffy fluff is so cute. And the texture is totally out of this world, right? It is totally out of this world. Thanks a million, Ditto. I can definitely sleep soundly with this. Awesome. Gee, I really wish I was this fluffy puffy too. Oh, you're playing with the yarn? That was very cute. If Jeena was a different kind of animal, I'm sure they'd be a floofy one. I do not know. I feel like I would be a cat. Lately I've been feeling a lot like a cat, just wanting to curl up inside with a warm cup of tea and just be in front of the fireplace and just not talk to anyone. But I don't know. Yeah, I do not feel like starting that quest line right now. So we're just gonna ignore that. And that is gonna be completely fine. Can we do something about this light, though? We cannot do anything about these. Right, I needed... Do I look like Kirby now? I think let's just clean up. That's gonna be completely fine. Jeena Uma Musume win? I have no idea. That would honestly fit rather well as well. Like, the reason why I personally don't really think that I'd be a horse and then more like a cat is because of the whole very introvert bit. And horses are quite famously a pack animal. So yeah. I can see it. A cute, fluffy and ferocious cat. Why can't the player do that though? Are they a human? They are not a human. They are in fact a ditto. Just transformed as a human. Which is why you have that goofy little smile and the dotted eyes. Which is also why I can just, you know, grow vines instead of arms. And squirt water out of my mouth by transforming my backpack into a snorkel shell. So yeah, they are a ditto that likes to look like they're training. Yes. That there. No, we did not want to jump up. We wanted to just punch. Like so. And then we just use stockpile to store all of the stuff. Private makeup stand. Well, I do not have a makeup stand. I mean a dresser. So that's gonna be difficult. But I do have a way to just destroy all of the sand. So that is what we're gonna do. Like so. Volumas have all sorts of personalities. Well, yeah, they do, because they are girls as well as horses, so that's fair. I was just speaking of a more like pure animal turning into an animal thing. Or which animal fits with my personality, I guess. I don't know. The thing that fits with Uma Musume things is that I do enjoy running. I haven't run in a while though, mainly also because I think I have injured my foot a bit, because it hurts a bit at times, and sometimes when I walk quickly or something like that, it just has this little snap feeling into it, and then it hurts. So I have been trying to keep the foot resting a bit, but it's been kind of difficult. So yeah. But the scallops had Pokemon lore got into. I mean, the end of the world, basically. Yeah, the end of the world is where the Pokemon lore has gotten into. I got the resort table. What's that? How do we do these in the least amount of bubbles possible? There's probably that way. I got some sea glass. Where? End of the world or start of a new one? Or why not both? Talk to people. I'm going to. But I feel like that might be the last quest line that we're gonna do today, though. Because my voice is giving up on me, and I am getting more and more tired. But I will say that off stream, I am gonna fix the road. Not gonna fix all of the roads, because like that island there and that island there confuses me a lot. Like a lot. So I just don't know what to do with it. Because it feels like if I just follow those, it just goes from there to over to that point and then over to that island. But when I personally play, I would much rather have the bridge go from here straight over and then have another one from that side and go straight over there. Which also means that I need to demolish a whole lot of supportive structure in the middle of the lake point. That makes absolute zero sense. No, Jeena voice, don't give up. Yeah. It voice is getting tired. I like Jeana's voice. Well, thank you. Thank you. That is very kind. That is very, very kind. We have also been going for 3 hours. So I feel like it is kind of fair for my voice to get tired, especially because Tangrowth's voice that I do here is kind of difficult. I feel like if I was just doing my own voice, it would be fine for 3 hours. But 3 hours with trying to emulate different voices is rough. The moment you just decide to redo the entire town. Yes. I mean, I need to renovate everything. It is called a sandbox game for a reason. Exactly, it's because it's sand absolutely everywhere. Make sure to keep Jeena voice well watered, rested and fed so she doesn't want to leave you. I'm trying to. I was trying with tea, but the tea is gone cold and she didn't like that. So. Yeah. Ooh, Ditto. The ocean looks really nice around here, don't you think? Come on, let's go swimming. Let's see how far we can go. I can't swim. Wait, really? Well, that's surprising. I thought you could do, like, all of the things. Hold on, though. You're really good at transforming, aren't you? Just transform into me and we can go swimming together. Well? Wait, really? You can't just transform into whoever you want, but you're a Ditto. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a weird thing for me to say. I mean, I feel like it's fine, but look at this head empty. But still. There's gotta be a Pokemon out there that you can transform into and go swimming. I bet Professor Tangrowth can help us out. Come on, let's go to ask Professor Tangrowth. Yeah, follow me. Yeah, everybody follow me. Wherever I may go. Everybody follow me. To my deepest low. You'll always be around. Wherever life takes me? Wait, is Piplup faster than Ezreal? Or are you just running in a little line? Now I feel slightly insane. Piplup, you can't just say that. That's a really sensitive topic. Oh, topic. It kind of is, honestly. Okay, I guess we'll have to follow. Oh, Piplup and Jeena, what are the two of you up to? Hey, Professor, we're looking for a Pokemon who's good at swimming for Ditto to transform into. Which Pokemon do you think would be best? That is a tricky question. When I think of Pokemon who are good at swimming, I'd say Lapras swings to mind first. I used to see them gliding across the sea carrying humans on their backs. They always looked so elegant. I love Lapras. Lapras is amazing. Ditto's eyes reminds me of a bunny's. The only thing you'll see in them is the void. Yeesh. Brain empty. Head empty. Brain no thoughts. Except for murder. That's a great idea. Murder is a great idea. You heard it here first, but come on, Ditto, let's go find a Lapras you can transform into one. So I can take its place, you mean? Oh, Professor, where can we find Lapras? Well, let's see. If memory serves, Lapras used to live in a place like this. Ditto has never had a thought in their life. Nope. Tropical seaside. Only one poking in. 4 bushes and 3. Cool. Okay, come on, we gotta find a Lapras. Cool. I don't think I can move bushes, can I? And in that case, I need seeds. And I need some assistance. Well, we have 2 bushes there. Can I nab this bush? I can nab that bush! There we go. Never mind. Okay, what to do? I see, I see. A legendary is immortal? Probably? I don't really know. But probably? Hibiscus! That is the flower that is in the bush, and that is also the flower that is in my tea. I remembered what it was called. There we go. I'm not so much of a silly sausage. I want to craft one more community box. Thank you very much. And now we just run with it over here. And let's just... There we go. Now somebody can get to it when they feel like. Where on earth did my iron go? What? I placed more than one. Can this thing reach? No. Or did maybe Trubbish has it, so I need to check with Trubbish, and Trubbish doesn't just place it there. Ooh, that was a sick trick, dude! Did you guys see the Farfetch just toss his stick in the air and catch it? Did you use it for the shower? No, not the ones that I placed here, because the ones for the shower I got from Trubbish himself. I don't know. Bushes also take until the next day to grow in with growth help. Oh, so careful with cutting them. I'm gonna be very careful with cutting them. That is a long while. I think legendaries are either immortal or live for a long time. Yeah, I think so, because I feel like all of these Pokemon has just been in a kind of in a coma or in a computer or something for a while. While the legendaries like Ho-Oh and Lugia are basically just flying across doing whatever they want to do. And the other legendaries, I feel like they have just been alive, just minding their own business, being somewhere else. I don't know. I was about to do something. And then I got confused that all of my iron was gone. I don't know. I mean, Kyogre said they've been sleeping in an ocean trench during the disasters. That they did. That they did. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been feeling, like all of the other legendaries have just been doing their own bits. Because Kyogre, like, just said that they have been minding their own business until it started raining. Oh, we got dizzy. So I feel like they have been aware the entire time. These Pokemon around here has not been aware of anything happening after humans were here, and now suddenly humans are gone, everything is ruined, nobody knows what's going on. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, we're doing that. Do you have my iron, by the way? Hey Ditto, you got a second? I forgot about that. I didn't want to start that quest. I am not finishing that quest. Imagine just sleeping through the end of the world. Exactly. I mean, if you are in the Mariana Trench, there's a lot of things that can be going on at the surface of the earth and you would not notice. So, I literally just noticed this, but I'm hearing some really weird noises coming from over that way. What do you think's making him, yo? I'm really interested in weird noises, you know, but it's always more fun to do things with friends. So, why don't you come check it out where the noises are coming from with me, Ditto? Sure. Thanks, yo. It'll totally be reassuring to have you around, Ditto. Not that I was too scared to go alone or anything. I'll be following right behind you. Lead us over to where the noises are coming from. Yeah, not today, dude. Do not feel like dealing with that. Thank you. Pretty. That is certainly a unique appearance, isn't it? Why, you look just like a human. You know, I was once quite close friends with a human who rode on my back as we traveled together. Oh, what fun we had! Bet you did. Jeena makes some really fun streams, yo. Also, this dude says yo a lot, yo. He does. But that's kinda cute. Why is Trash the cool guy character? I don't know. I have no idea. A smart and kind-hearted Pokemon, it glides across the surface of the sea while its beautiful song echoes around it. So likes lots of water, ocean vibes, cleanliness, watching stuff, healing and sour flavors. Holla. Hello there, Ditto. Do you need me for something? Yeah, I want to learn to swim. You want to see me swimming so you can imitate me? Well, now I'm flattered. However, I can't stand mud, and right now this area reeks of it. Surely you smell it as well. I mean, I have cleared the vicinity. It's difficult to find the desire to swim when there's mud everywhere. You cleaned up the mud around here for me? How wonderful! You're an absolute star, little one. Now that that's sorted, how could I turn down your request? I'll go for a little swim around here. Watch closely, then try to transform. What was that? Do you think you'll be able to imitate me? I learned surf. Wow. Oh my! I don't remember my face being so round. In any case, you look positively adorable in that shape, little one. Now you're all set to swim when anywhere in style, just like yours truly. Enjoy using surf. Hat. Yeah, I don't know why I have a hat. I have a hat. And yes, now we can swim together. Everyone else should probably go bye-bye. Hi. Oh, Ditto, you can swim now. I'm good to go. Now Jeena can swim, sing, and swim like a leopard. Yes. Big sister energy. Yeah, that she does. That she does. That's why I gave her a very feminine voice. I just felt like that fit. Come on then, follow me. Let's go for a swim. Sure. Follow you, you say? Okay, I can follow you wherever you may go. I follow you with that. To the water. Trubbish, I said head goodbye. For a reason. Just like the real... It is like the real deal. You do just like rappers. You're pretty amazing, Ditto. I tried really, really hard. Now we can go swimming together. Come on, follow me. Jesus! This goes fast. It does feel great. Do agree with you on that one. And there's the weird noises again. Yeah, I could understand Trubbish having real trouble following me. This is not an easy place to follow. Trubbish, don't go into the ocean. Well, it's already too full of trash. I'm sorry. Yeah. We have way too much trash in the ocean. I just love swimming. I bet now you can swim to places you couldn't reach before. Very exciting. Well, if it's helpful for you, I'm glad I dragged you out to swim, Ditto. Anyway, thanks for swimming with me. I had so much fun. I bet you did. I need to have a bit of a bite. Because the sea makes you really, really hungry. And I felt like we needed to check this out. Because this is just so cool. Because this is Queen Anne. Or SS Anne, not Queen Anne. Queen Anne's Revenge is a whole another ship entirely. But SS Anne. And, you know, rather ruined. But, you know. There we go. I did not know these were in the middle of the road. Oh. There's a hole in the roof. But yeah, we have a ship. Is there a truck nearby with a mule underneath it? Probably somewhere. Maybe it's fallen down into the ocean after just the, you know. The pier has kind of disappeared. So maybe it stood on the pier and now it's in the middle of the ocean. Probably. It's probably there. I mean, I also get peckish while swimming. I know. Is that no way? Yeah. Yes way. Yes way! And you get to, you know, because this is open world and not open, but you can just do whatever you want. You can renovate this place. And what my plan for this place is to have this be like an apartment. So have it like an apartment over there, and then you have one there and one there. And somewhere on this ship, I am gonna have a captain's quarter. And in that captain's quarter, I am gonna house an Empoleon. Because if we have Piplup in this game, we must have an Empoleon. I have not found an Empoleon yet. Which makes this kind of difficult. But we have a Piplup. Therefore, we must have an Empoleon. I have decided. I do not think... I'm pretty sure that they have the entire just evolutionary line. If they have like one, they have all of them. And I need an Empoleon captain. I need one. So, yeah. And I mean, there are a lot of cool stuff to see on this ship. But yeah, I just felt like you can't go to this place if you know what's here and you just not show the SSN, you know? You have to show the SSN. We can look for the lore bits in another stream maybe, because it's past midnight. So you'd say it disappeared? Yes, definitely disappeared. Oops, I accidentally squished. Yeah, pretty sure that for every mon you have in the game, we have the entire line. In some special cases, we also have multiple forms. Yes. I know one of those special cases that I need to do something with. This part is so much stuff to clean. So little time. Cute. That's some enthusiasm. I can respect that enthusiasm over there. Yes. Ooh, I got utility poles. That is amazing. Now I can plop the utility poles down on the circle dots. Like the game intended me to do. And it's I know a lot of people don't like it when they have the line stuff things going on. But I just find plopping them down in the circles is just very, very satisfying. Probably not very, very satisfying, but it is satisfying. Just there's something in the way. There is. Okay. Oh well. Love how this game also has an built-in electric system. Yes. Yes. I do like that. I like... Yeah, wrong thing. I get iron ore. All right. For a minute there, I was so confused, and then I remembered what this is. Because yeah, sometimes when you get to places, they have things already put down for you. So they want you to build a Pikachu fountain here. Basically. Yeah, and the bricks is gonna be difficult, otherwise we have everything. I mean, maybe we do have the bricks now, though, but we do not have the, you know... We do not have the way to actually path there. So that is gonna be an off-stream Jeena problem. I do feel bad for all of these guys just sleeping on the floor. Oh, they are kind of cute though. You could also build them underground to have them out of sight, and you get better option later in the game. Yeah, I have come to understand that there are better options later in the game. So for now I just plop them in the holes and it's fine. It's good enough, basically. So yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do with go with here as well. We're just gonna plop them down, and then when we get something better, we might change to that. We might not. We'll see. We are gonna change to something better for the SSN though. We'll say that. I mean, in the wild they would also sleep on the ground or in bushes. Fair point. I feel slightly less bad now. And yeah, a lot of these guys were actually wild Pokemon that were just... Because some of them talk about their trainers. Like, this little doofus here definitely had a trainer. Tangrowth definitely had a trainer. But it also felt like, for example, Squirtle and Bulbasaur did not have a trainer. And were just wild Pokemon. So... Probably a bit of both. Because I feel like the ones with trainers are definitely more used to sleeping in beds. The Canto starters were wild, but also lived very close to humans. Yeah, they definitely saw humans around, but yeah, they were wild. So, yeah. I feel like I am tired. I should probably go to bed. But yeah, next week, like I said before, I just need to stretch a bit. Like next week, I'm gonna do a lot of home studies. Like I'm not gonna be forced to go into the big city and university and stuff. Hope Jeena now has a good habitat to sleep in. Yes, it is a shared habitat with Doggo. Sometimes it's a shared habitat with Doggo and Kitty, which means that there's not a lot of space for Jeena to be in. But it's nice. It's a good habitat. Okay. But yeah, so next week I am probably gonna have more energy than I have had the last couple of weeks. So I am planning on streaming more. Not entirely set on which days I'm gonna stream yet. I am thinking of Monday, Saturday, Friday. But I'm also thinking about tossing in Wednesday. Which will be a 4-day week. Which is a lot more than I normally do. But at the same time. Yeah, I don't want to promise anything. But Monday is a go. That is gonna happen. 4 streams? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about at the very least. Like, a part of me just feels like we should be able to stream every day, but at the same time, I know that that's gonna be a bit taxing because streams do take a lot of energy. It's fun. I really, really enjoy it. But sometimes you just get tired, and sometimes the day after a stream, you want to just play on your own on the evening and stuff like that. I will also say that normally I do not do Mondays because TTRPG is on Sundays and I am very tired the day after. But we are having a break because of Easter. So therefore it's kind of like, yeah, no, I can actually do Monday this time around. So yeah, and I don't want to touch Thursday because I know that Techie normally streams on Thursday, so I don't want to touch that one. So yeah. Do whatever and how much you feel comfortable with. Yeah. And I feel like 4 is probably a good point. And that should also make it so that we can have maybe 2 Pokopia days and then 1 new game. And then 1 try and finish something. I am horrendous at starting a lot of playthroughs and not finishing them. Just like I am horrendous at starting to play different games and not finish playing them. Thank you for the consideration. No worries, no worries. Like sometimes I want to just watch you as well, but normally I have other stuff and I miss it. I still have a lot of the Egglock to catch up on. But I should also be able to listen into that tomorrow, probably. So maybe I'll do that then. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I do hope you enjoyed because I had a lot of fun because this game is very addictive. And it does not feel like it has been 4 hours, but it soon has. Starting stuff and not finishing a lot of things. I see a pattern. Yes, definitely see a lot of pattern here, yes. But do have a lovely rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye bye. And a girl pug! Girl pug! Yes!